What's good, Eagles fans? This is your boy, Tone II, and y'all are tuned into your dose of Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. If you guys haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more, and go check out the Chalk It Up merch shop as well. The links are located below, so please don't go away. Nonetheless, let's hop right into the content. Now, I want to talk about what the Philadelphia Eagles may or should do with that 12th overall pick. I've already given my opinion on guys like J.C. Horn, guys like Micah Parsons, guys like Patrick Surtain II, those defensive guys. But now that we're at that 12th spot, there's a chance we can still snag one of the best wide receivers in this draft. And that guy is DeVonta Smith coming out of Alabama. Now, I'm going to be honest. I haven't really been giving DeVonta Smith his just due. And the main reason I haven't been doing so is pretty much because I've been enamored with Jamar Chase, Kyle Pitts, guys like that. And I've told myself too many times that if it's not one of those two guys, I don't want a wide receiver in the first round. But if we are to go wide receiver in the first round, it would be DeVonta Smith at 12, if that's the route we're going to go. And let me make it clear, I'm not taking nothing away from DeVonta Smith. One of the main reasons and the only reason I didn't prefer DeVonta Smith at 6 was the fact that we already had guys with a similar physique, a similar build. Granted, I'm not comparing his talent to guys that we already have, because right now, guys that we already have don't really compare to that guy's talent as it appears. But nonetheless, DeVonta Smith, regardless of his size, regardless of his weight, the dude is undeniably talented. The dude has put up extreme numbers at Alabama, and you can't deny it. You can't put it on the back burner. I can't act like I don't see this guy. The reality is, I was just so hung up on his physique. I was hung up on his size. I really didn't give the guy his just due at the time, and I think it's about time I do that. Mainly because we're picking at 12, and there's a real chance he's going to be there. And if you see a talented guy like that sitting there at 12. It's really hard to pass up, and I wouldn't be mad if the Philadelphia Eagles chose him. That's just coming from me strictly. I would not be upset if we chose DeVonta Smith at 12. Now, I do believe you can get a talented wide receiver deeper in the draft in the second or third round and still get your defensive talent in that first round. But if the Eagles are going to go wide receiver at 12, if the Eagles are going to pick an offensive stud at 12, I would love for it to be DeVonta Smith. And I'm going to tell you why. First things first, obviously, he's the Heisman winner. You can't deny that. As a wide receiver, there hasn't been a guy to do that in a long time, since the 90s. And in his 4 years at Alabama, the dude put up 235 catches, 3,965 yards total, averaged 16.9 yards per catch, and 46 touchdowns. Now, here's the caveat of all those numbers I just gave you. Most of those numbers came within 2 seasons. Within 2 seasons. Let me tell you. In 2019 at Alabama, he played 13 games, had 68 receptions, over 1,200 yards, averaged a little over 18 yards per catch, and 14 touchdowns. Then 2020, he came back for his senior year and just took it over. My man played 13 games again, 117 receptions, over 1,800 yards receiving, averaged a little under 16 yards per catch, and put up 23 touchdowns. He broke Jamar Chase's records from the previous 2019 year. And that's the guy that they're comparing him to. And on top of that, he decided to come back for the 2020 year versus Jamar Chase not wanting to come back due to COVID. And that's the one knock on Jamar Chase that I had, him not playing in 2020. But nonetheless, we're talking about DeVonta Smith. And just from the naked eye, the dude is extremely smooth, especially as a route runner. His hands are unbreakable. He's silent, but so deadly. He's calm, cool, and collected always, and I love that. I love that about him. There's some guys that you love their swagger, you love the juice they bring, you love how they talk, right? But this guy, the way he carries himself through his interviews, the way he carries himself on the field, they call him the Slim Reaper for a reason. He's silent but deadly, man. He's that kind of guy you call the humble beast, man. And his confidence just permeates through the film. His confidence just permeates through his interviews. And he plays with a chip on his shoulder because people have always discounted him because of his size. Like me, I discounted him because of his size. The dude only weighed about between 170 and 175 pounds. So that's not really nothing to write home about, but he has defied the odds time and time again when it comes to his size. And he cares nothing about it. He's fearless. He doesn't play like he's 170, 175. The dude plays way bigger than that. He goes up and gets it. Like I said, his hands are unbreakable, and he's not afraid to get physical. He's not afraid of the contact. He doesn't flinch, and I love that about him. And on top of that, watching his film, he apparently can line up any and everywhere, the X, the Y, or the Z, and you can swing around on those swing plays. And his speed is so deceptive. That's the thing, his speed. He doesn't seem like he's going that fast. He seems like he's running on clouds, like he's not really trying to burn you, but somehow, some way, he's getting this separation. He's so deceptive with the route running, and his ability to just track the ball and come back to it on the stem is just amazing. He doesn't waste a step. He doesn't waste a movement. And I think that's one of the dopest things about DeVonta Smith. And I'm going to be clear. I was not one of the ones that was up on him early. I was not, ringing his bell early on. I was real high on guys like Jamar Chase and Kyle Pitts, but we're not in a position to really get guys like that, to be quite honest with you. But DeVonta Smith, I'm not taking nothing away from his talent. I'm not taking nothing away from his skill set. The dude is a beast, and I want to give him the respect that he greatly deserves. I don't want it to seem like I'm flip-flopping and I'm just new to the party, but it is what it is. I wasn't really aiming for that guy because of the fact that we had guys similar to that body type. I'm not comparing skill set, because his skill set, his stats, his numbers are astronomically better than any wide receiver we have on our roster in any capacity. But if we can get a guy like DeVonta Smith, add him to that wide receiver room, bring his swagger, bring his demeanor, his humble beast attitude, bruh, anything is possible on offense. And he has a relationship with Jalen Hurts, so I don't see why not. But that's all I have for you guys today when it comes to DeVonta Smith, and I'll leave it at that. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And please go check out the Chalk It Up merch shop as well. I'll be so grateful for that. If you haven't already, like it on Chalk It Up. Where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. One love, and fly Eagles fly.